What is up, flockers? That is my fellow lockers and aspiring lockers. Braiding and banding is a term that comes up a lot in the Microloc and Sisterlock community, especially in the beginning years of your journey, as your locks are going to be their most vulnerable at this stage. So, I wanted to take some time in this video to address what braiding and banding truly is, the importance of it, and the benefits of braiding and banding. I also want to discuss whether or not braiding and banding is something that each and every single microlocker needs to do or not. Since Sisterlocks are a form of microlocs, and they're pretty much synonymous, I'll just refer to all tiny locks as microlocs from here on out. Braiding and banding is as simple as the word suggests. It is braiding your locks and then banding them together with rubber bands on the end to secure them before washing your hair. This can serve as a protective measure, keeping your locks from unraveling and helping to minimize frizz. In addition to this, there are some other benefits and advantages from braiding and banding. In terms of minimizing or preventing unraveling, braiding your locks before washing them can help provide structure and stability. As you start to get your hair wet and start adding shampoo or conditioner, your locks can become loose and unravel, especially if your locks are starter locks, or just simply not fully mature. And braiding your locks into sections before washing aids in maintaining their shape and minimizes unraveling or tangling. It also reduces potential frizz, as the braids are compact and somewhat restrict the locks from moving around too much, and keeps the locks from frizzing up or having hairs going rogue or doing whatever they want. The rubber bands may not be necessary for everyone, but they are used to secure your locks and make sure that the braids don't unravel during the washing process. For me, it's important to try and leave some space from the roots before I start braiding. This way, it makes it easier to get in there, and I mean really get in there, and cleanse your scalp as well as possible. I also really like to use an applicator bottle to be able to direct where the shampoo or conditioner is going to make sure that I get as much of it directly on my scalp as opposed to just getting it on the length of my locks only. I'm able to get a good lather while washing using the braiding and banding method. I know some people may be wondering, can you really get in there and get a good lather and whatnot? And you most definitely can. Please be aware that you will not be able to cleanse your scalp and your locks as thoroughly while your hair is braided and banded as you would be able to if you were washing it loosely. But the benefits of keeping your locks intact, I think, should outweigh the minor inconvenience of not being able to get as good of a wash in as if it were loose. Another benefit you get with braiding and banding is if you allow your locks to dry in these plaits after you've washed them, because you know why? You get an automatic braid out. The smaller you make the sections, the more defined your braid out will be, but the harder it will be to go in and go ham on that scalp while washing. You have to determine at the end of the day what your ultimate goal is for your locks and how you want them to turn out. Allowing them to dry in the braids also helps minimize unraveling and frizz, but it also increases the drying time significantly. It's a definite give and take, but the day you no longer have to braid and band your locks, whether your loctician gives you the green light or you yourself decide this for your own hair, it will be such a glorious day. Since I started my locks with braids and I have very coily kinky hair and a curl pattern, I have never struggled with any sort of unraveling or bunching. So I haven't had to braid and band my hair since the first month of my lock journey, and that's at the point that I decided to no longer braid and band. But it's important for you to know and understand your locks and your curl pattern and your hair and how it will react. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button so I know what type of content you're enjoying, and also hit the subscribe button so that you can join the flock. And before you go anywhere, make sure to check out some of the other videos that have popped up on the screen. I'll see you there.